So lesson learned there at bowling: never depend on the knowledge of co-workers to accomplish a task when you are the point persons. Does that not sound like Ramona? So then she went to Andrew's AFDW contracting office, and she was there through 2018 or 2019. And lesson learned: never be a prisoner of the moment. Change is not the enemy of the mature. So there's a couple of things I want to tell you about Ramona. So again, I haven't known her as long as some of you, but and I got to know her better when I came over and took Mark's place. But Ramona doesn't, when you're Ramona's supervisor, and Mark will attest to this and anybody else will, Ramona doesn't really work for you. You work for Ramona. So, and one of the things that I thought was so cool is she also does not have, there's no awe of rank with Ramona. She doesn't care if you, Airman Basic or 4-star, you try to do something that she don't want you to do or she thinks is wrong, she is not going to just be, oh, yes, sir. Yes, that is not Ramona. But you want people like that working for you, especially in that kind of job. I've seen her with customers. I'm not going to mention names because some of you in this room. But I've seen her where she's, they're talking to her and they're all smiles and it's all buddy-buddy. And then they say something like, and then I want to manually load this PR myself. She goes, hey, no, you're not. So I appreciate how detail-oriented you are, how bulldogish you are, because we need that, especially in the IT world and PD2 and Con IT. So even though it was just a short time for me, I'm sure everybody that's ever worked for you or with you or for you is appreciative of the great traits that you have. And you're an amazing person, but your work ethic is amazing, and it's one of the things that's really hard to replace. And so you're definitely going to be missed. Let's see here. What did I miss? I have a little story that was shared from me from 11 Cons. And it was just little things that Ramona has said that, and I found out when I've always called her Ramona, and I was saying something one day and somebody says, who are you talking about? And I was like, Ramona. They go, oh, that's Mona. So I found that out late.
Another Ramona.
Yeah. But they said that she always used to walk around with an umbrella. Does anybody remember that? I always had an umbrella with it. And so somebody asked her, why do you have an umbrella? She goes, that's where I hide my millions. that was her little story, so I thought that was cute. So we've got plenty of gifts, and we've got plenty of people that want to have something to say. But I think it's kind of nice. I got to be the first one to come up there, even though I was your supervisor last, which is always best. See, Mark? But I really appreciated it. And you can ask Miss Robinson. The day you called and said I'm done, I had a tear. If you don't know the story, we're trying to remember if I was at work, whatever. But we had just got a new iPhone, so my text pops up, and then Ramona calls, and I said, "What's up?" She goes, "Hey, I just talked with AFPC. I'm done." I go, "Done? You mean like done as in like I'm just gonna come in and I'll process and I'll finish?" Like, no, I'm done. So I was like, "I miss you." I hung up the phone. I was like tearing up. I didn't know where to walk to. So I'm definitely gonna miss you. So we got a couple people want to come up before we start handing out some hardware. We got a couple people that want to come up and say a few things. So Mr. Robinson.
Thank you, Greg.
Welcome.
Didn't know very much. Let's say that, right? As a division chief. So it was a great help to us that we had someone in PD2, someone in IT that could really help us get through it. And I came in right before the end of the fiscal year. So the amount of time that Ramona and the team put together for getting us through the end of the year, I've seen that coming back here, everything that you've done for us, right? You've been always focused on the mission, and you've been focused on the people too. But you've been doing the long hours, you've been working with your FM folks to make sure that everything got straight. You've worked with us and straightened us out multiple times and making sure that we got it done. And that was really important for me when I was here as division chief in 2011. And it was great to have you back when I came back this summer. Even though every once in a while I would stop by and you guys would be watching all the accidents outside.
The window.
well, you didn't go see, there's a guy, he's a jumper, he's trying to get and I was like, well, okay, that's fine, but you gotta call me when this stuff happens. You know, why are you saving it for yourself? And then it started happening, and oh, you just missed this. I'm like, come on, it's not fair. But that was a great service to me, knowing that you were here and that you were working with us. And it was very, Craig called me and he's like, she's not coming in. I'm like, oh, just for today? It's like a snow day. She's like, no, never again. I was like, what? But you deserve it. You've had 40 years of great service to the government, to the Air Force. We really appreciate everything that you've done. And I'm saying this for everyone who's come before me, right? Colonel Bennington, Liz Hare, Colonel Orendorff, Colonel Keller, Colonel Virgo, Colonel Applegate. I can keep going, but I don't remember how many past that. So thank you for everything. And we'll say that we're not even going to fill your role with an IT person because you were irreplaceable. So we just really appreciate everything that you've done for us, and we wish you the best. And we're going to live vicariously through you. And so just don't make us too jealous. So thank you for everything.
Can you get the smile off your face, please?
No. No.
Mark, you're next.
Wow.
You got 2 minutes. I'm timing you.
My new team times me now when I speak, so I'm a long-windedness. When Colonel Keller came down to me and asked, "Hey Mark, would you consider working in PKO as their chief?" And I said, "Sure." And then as soon as I stepped back into PKO and saw the crew that worked back there, I looked at Ramona, and Ramona is a straight shooter. Ramona don't play. Well, actually, all 12 folks back in that area, it's this whole different world altogether. All great in their own respect. But the true backbone or the fulcrum for where everybody comes back and needs an issue because they got to get a contract let, or I need to get a PR loaded, or whatever the case may be, they got to come to one person. It's pretty much Ramona. Okay? When Ramona's not there and Steve's there, Steve's calling Ramona. Ramona, what do I? Working really together. She's been pretty much the glue, and during my time there, I would say that similar to Craig, it's just like, get out of her way, let her do what she's doing. She knows all the intricacies, she knows the systems, and she knows how to get her job done from a professional standpoint. She will not back down to anybody. No matter what. A perfect analogy, a 4-star right down to a junior airman, a congressman come in, you go up to Capitol Hill, but this ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. And a lot of people may not know or realize, between Rick and Gino and the team back there in FM, countless nights when I first got in 2015 in AFTW, where Ramona would have to sit there all the way past midnight to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning on an annual basis when we close out. And when everybody, all of us have gone home except for the leadership team, there's Ramona sitting there doing the reconciliation to make sure that every dollar and every penny is accounted for from a contracting action. That's just how meticulous and how dedicated Ramona has been. So, if you get a chance to, really understand the magnitude and the impact of what you bring and what you brought to the table, starting at your beginning to over a 40-year career serving your country, is just absolutely amazing. So she's not only a professional, she's a friend. Okay, many of you know I had major back surgery a year and a half ago. I'm going on 2 years ago. During my time when I was laid up, propofol out, laid out at the house, 2 ladies knocked at my door. Okay, one was Shirley Frisbee, and the other was Ramona Wingfield. They came and sat with me, bought me some stuff. Mark, you okay? Everything good? All that, and that's the fostering of the family, and that is a big part of Ramona, Shirley, and others bring to AFTW. That's why AFTW has become and is a family. People will come and go, such as myself, but the thing that attracts or brings me back is people like you.
Thank you.
Because of who you are and what you are. You're genuine. You're not fake. You're not phony. You don't drop with the BS. okay? And you know, and went to crap and smile. Yeah, I like you a whole lot. Yeah. There's no fakeness in it. It's just genuine, and that is something that is much more needed in this world today, I think. And so when Ramona's around in a room or in an environment, she brings that and it makes the room or the spaces a little bit brighter. You know, I've missed working with all of you, especially missed working with you, Ramona. You know, love you. I wish you the best as you turn the chapter to your new life. Go on out there to that sand, stick that toe in the ocean, breathe and say, I've arrived. All right, you take good care of yourself. All right. Now.
Thank you.
Folks, first of all, Ms. Robinson and team, thank you for the invite. We appreciate it. We have back there Ms. Manita on our team, Rick and Mary. On behalf of our leader, Ms. Lopez and team Ramona, we can't thank you enough for your service to this organization, to our Air Force and our country. You're just amazing. We love you. Your professionalism, your dedication over all these years has been amazing. And I know Ramona and I probably go back a quarter century in this area, you know, in the different capacities, maybe from the Pentagon days to bowling to Andrews. But Ramona, you've done so much for us, you and your team, you know, but with your leadership and your technical prowess, you really made things happen. Folks, as we support about 600 or 700 resource managers and our Air Force leaders in the $16 billion portfolio, annual portfolio programs, what you guys do, Ramona has done, has just been exceptional. You know, you've been true partners to us, Ramona, you and the team.
And all I want is a penny of that, okay?
1%.
You truly have that. And as Craig and Ms. Robinson and Mark and all have said, you really have made it happen. I know going back year after year, during the year and the fiscal year end, you know, steeped in challenges. You were always calm. You always had a great smile. You know, we loved you. You partnered with us, you and your teams, and made it happen. And what did we do? You know, what did you do? Not only did you and your teams award all these great contracts so that our Air Force could operate these very complex and important missions for our country and our Air Force, but you gave us the insights, the files, the analysis that allowed us to make sure that we had our financial systems and our records and our reports accurate and timely, and that was so important for the utilization of these resources. You know, in over 40 appropriations within the $16 billion program. So we can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
We wish you and Curtis, there's Curtis, there's
Right here.
Curtis, the very best in your retirement, and we're really gonna miss you. We truly are. Thank you so much. We have a little something over here for you that you and Curtis can tip a few spirits, a few glasses.
Tonight?
In the ensuing days. Thank you folks, and thank you Ramona.
Mona. So right quick, I got to just, everyone talks about how Mona was always so dedicated. One of my craziest contracts, we did artificial intelligence in the middle of the night. The second half was like, gotta have it. We were negotiating up until 9 o'clock, and Mona said, what time will we finish? So she fussing at me, I'm not staying. She kept, I'm not staying. 9:07, who's in there approving my PR, moving it around, getting it through PD2. We were able to call the second half, tell her we made it. That's just a small testament to what she do. You really about to answer the phone? Mona. Y'all said she don't care. You said she don't care at all. Mona.
They know how it goes.
But no, I mean, just what everyone said is absolutely true. Mona is magnificent. From the time I first got here, when I was at my lowest, Mona was one of the most sweetest people that was willing to help and all those other things. So Mona, thank you so much. We definitely will miss you, and I'm gonna go do what we do best, and that's get back to work.
Okay. And I'll get yours.
Curtis. Okay.
I'm her right.
I have one thing to say.
Mhm.
I told you not to leave me. I told you to wait on me.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Few more months. and you didn't do it. What you trying to say?